Yo, what's up guys, Good here, back at a new video. In today's video, your boy is back with another Roblox video, and in today's video, I'll be ranking every single fighting style in Blox routes. Well, basically in this video, we're going to be talking about their prices, how much damage they do, how to obtain them, and lots of different stuff. So make sure to watch till the end if you guys want to find out which are the best fighting styles to have on Blox routes. Also, I'd appreciate it very much if you guys hit that subscribe button and also hit that like button. Let's try to get like 20 likes on this video, and yeah, I guess without wasting any more time, let's get right into the video. Okay guys, here we are in the tier list, and these are all the fighting styles and all the tiers right over here. So the best one goes into the S tier and the worst one goes into the D tier. So in total we have 4 starting out fighting styles, and the other ones, the 5 remaining are the good fighting styles, and they are also considered as the end game fighting styles. So basically the starting one are the Dark Step, Electro, Fishman Karate, and also the Dragon Breath. These are all the starter ones, and Death Step are the late game ones, as you guys will find out later in the video. So I think we should start at the starting fighting styles. So the first one we have is the Dark Step. Yes, it is very good for farming, and also it is very good for defeating bosses, which is a very good thing which a fighting style can do in old world. Basically you're going to be using this fighting style in the old world, you're not going to be using this in the new world. So I would say for old world this would be a A tier, but for overall the game I would say this would be a C tier, because yeah, it doesn't do a lot. The only thing which is good about it is that it actually does a bit decent damage, and yeah, that is pretty much it about this fighting style. The next one we have is Electro. Electro is actually pretty decent because it has stun capability. It is very good against bosses and also is pretty good at grinding as well. I would say it is better than Dark Step in grinding, but yes, it is a bit more expensive than Dark Step, but I would say I would pay a lot more for Electro rather than paying a bit for Dark Step. So Electro goes in the B tier for me. The next one we have is the Fishman Karate, and I would say this one is my personal favorite from the old world, or also known as the starting fighting styles. This one is actually very powerful, and I'd say it is very fun to use as well. The moves are like almost instant, and they deal a lot of damage, have knockback and stuff like that, so they're good for bosses and also for PvP if you are doing that in the old world or early second world. So I would say Fishman is better than both of these that I've ranked right now. The next one we have is the Dragon Breath. Dragon Breath is decent, I'd say, but yeah, it's still, but I'd never go for it if it wasn't only for the Dragon Talon. There is literally no point using this fighting style for PvP or farming when you can use Fishman Karate or Electro. This one is actually good at dealing damage, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, I would not rank this higher than C tier, but yeah, all the people who just like to use Dragon Breath, I'm sorry, I can't rank it higher than this because it just has only good damage. It doesn't have combo potential, it doesn't stun people, it doesn't do anything like that. So yeah, it doesn't go any higher than C tier in my opinion. Then the next one we have is Sharkman Karate, and now we are finally entering the end game fighting styles, and these ones are actually pretty hard to obtain and actually very good. So for Sharkman Karate, you would need 3 million belly, 5,000 fragments, and 400 mastery in Fishman Karate. And with that all being done, I think you can get this fighting style, but in my opinion, it is actually worth it. It is one of the best fighting styles in the game and has a lot of really fun to use moves. I would say if you are looking for something fun to play around in Blox routes, I would say use this fighting style because it has so much knockback and all the moves are pretty different and versatile, and it's like super fun to use this fighting style in my opinion. So that's why it goes into the A tier. So the next one we have is the Death Step, and this one is actually very good, and a lot of people actually use this, and I would say this one is the most famous fighting style in the game, I would say, or maybe Superhuman is that, but yeah, this one is a very famous one and a pretty good one in my opinion. So let's talk about its requirements. So the requirements are the same as all the end game thingies. It's 3 million belly, 5,000 fragments, and 400 mastery in the Big Man Dark Step, and it is very annoying to level that up. If you have it, GG, but if you don't, yeah, it's a L. It has really good damage and also has like pretty spammable skills. So if you guys are not the one who just likes to combo and stuff like that, I would say this one is the best fighting style in the game for you. So the next one we have is Electric Claw. I actually do not like this fighting style that much. Yes, it has some stun capabilities and deals a bit damage, but in my opinion, I just do not like to use this fighting style for PvP. I'd rather prefer Death Step or Superhuman, but yeah, I just don't like this fighting style That's it. But let's talk about the requirements. So the requirements are 3 million belly and 5,000 fragments as usual, and then you need to have 400 mastery in Electro, as you guys would already know. Yeah, it's a pretty decent fighting style for the guys who are new to the game and stuff like that. You're not gonna get it when you are new into the game because it's in the 3rd sea. But for example, you're going into PvP, like you are a new player and going into PvP, yeah, I'd say use this one. But if you guys are a bit pros and like combos and stuff like that, go for Superhuman. So yes, it's gonna go into the A tier. A lot of people would be mad at me for this, but what can I do? It's my opinion. So yeah, so don't get mad and unsubscribe. So the next one we have on the list is the Dragon Talon. I don't like this, like literally, I'm not even kidding, I don't like this. Yes, it does good damage and it has really good combo potential, but it doesn't have any stun or something like that, and I'd rather have something with stun because then you can do one-tap combos and stuff like that. But this one actually deals a lot of damage. But let's talk about the requirements. So the requirements are 3 million belly, 5,000 fragments, and also 400 mastery in the big man Dragon Breath. Yeah, it's a really good fighting style for the guys who just like to farm and deal a lot of damage and stuff like that. But same thing, if you guys don't like to do combos, then you guys should use this one. If you guys like to combo, then use Superhuman or something like that. Then we have the last fighting style of the video, and that is Superhuman, and all of you guys already know where it's going. It's going into the S tier. A lot of people think that I'm really biased to Superhuman, and that is true. I love this fighting style. Like, this fighting style makes the game so much better. Say if you guys were to get a fighting style and you like need it for PvP, farming, or literally anything, go for Superhuman, because like there is not a better choice than this one. For farming, Superhuman is the best. For PvP, in my opinion, Superhuman goes literally with everything, so it is the best. And for literally everything you guys want to do, Superhuman has got you covered, and I would say is the best fighting style in Blox Fruits. So that was the tier list. If you guys enjoyed that video, make sure to hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button. Let's try to get to 12,000 subscribers. And yeah, that is basically it from this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.